This is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. You're watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
Well. Big Baby Jarrell Miller has failed another PD test. And this is according to Boxing Insider Mike Coppinger. Now, I'll put a link to it in the description box for you guys. Now, he was set to have his comeback fight after originally failing a PD test when he's supposed to take on Anthony Joshua this time last year, when they found multiple banned substances in his system. And this was meant to be his comeback fight under the umbrella of Top Rank. And now he's failed another one. And this isn't the second time he's failed either. I don't know whether it was early on in his professional career or when he was a kickboxer. It was there or thereabouts around that time when apparently he failed another PD test then. So this would be his third time. Now, no details as to what it is, no details how many substances there are. And of course, we haven't heard any kind of statement from Big Baby Jarrell Miller as of yet. But as soon as he does, of course, I'll let you guys know. Now, I could go in on him, but you know what, I've done these kind of things before and it's turned out that they're actually okay. So right now we have to wait for the B sample or any kind of investigation by VADA, because it would have been VADA that would have tested him and informed everybody who's relevant, Bob Arum, Top Rank, ESPN and so forth. So it's not really a good look, is it? I mean, you would think after the whole episode of Anthony Joshua where Big Baby Miller's reputation plummeted right the way down, not just because he had one PED, but because he had multiple and he lost out on all that money. And he was just starting to get to the point with all the interviews and everything that he's done where people were starting to, I don't want to say forget it, but it was starting to become, you know what, it was quite a while ago now. Or at least that's kind of how I was feeling. And it was almost like not blocked out of the memory, but it wasn't really at the forefront whenever I think about Big Baby Jarrell Miller. For me, it's a case of, okay, who's he going to be fighting next? Will he get back into the mix? Don't know. But what we do know is that because he didn't have a boxing license beforehand, he never actually got suspended. And since then, with all the interviews that he's done, he's come out with all kinds of excuses, which to be honest were laughable. But you would think that he would be even more careful. Now, beforehand, we could say, well, maybe something happened here or something happened there, because he does hang around and train with a lot of bodybuilders. But when you're publicly flogged the way that he was after Anthony Joshua, you had to learn your lesson to be extra careful as to what goes in your body. Now, what kind of damage is this going to do to Miller if it turns out that he has and he does fail the B sample or the investigation that VADA and everybody else involved who will do? If it turns out that he has definitely done something, then well, it has to be a ban for life, doesn't it? There's no other real way of looking at it. It's not a case of, well, it was an accident. You can't have an accident when you have multiple PEDs in your system like you did with Joshua. And then on your comeback fight, there's something else in there. Not a good look. Either way, we'll wait for Big Baby Jarrell Miller's statement. We'll wait and see what the investigation holds. And if it turns out that he's done something, we're going to go in. If it turns out he hasn't, okay, we'll deal with that when it comes to it. But right now, that's the news. Big Baby Jarrell Miller has failed another PED test. Drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.